Good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Wednesday, group members. And I am back again. It's 7:30 and I'm back again. And this time I have another rent to rent achiever with me because I want to give as many examples as possible to these group members here in the group to see, people in different scenarios, different situations, and they're still smashing it and they're doing amazing job. And I am super, super proud of another mentee of mine, Wali, and Wali is from East London. So hi, Wali. If I could ask you to, yay.
Hello,
Hello, Wali. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine. I'm very well. I'm just checking if we are going live here. Just give me 1 second.
No worries.
Let's see. Uh, yes, I think we are live. We are live. Yay. Fantastic. You've got a
All
dog.
right.
Wali, I'm so, so excited to have you here today. Really
Likewise,
excited.
likewise,
Yeah,
likewise. I'm glad to be on
yeah.
here.
So you joined me back in December, was 2020, wasn't it?
That's
January,
all.
I would rather say. Yeah, because it was January, 1st of January 21. Yeah. So Wali, tell me, where are you from originally?
Of Nigerian background. I came into the UK in 2007. I came to study, and ever since I stayed behind.
Oh, wow. So what did you study here? What did you do here when you initially came?
Um, I started in college. I studied ICT in college.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Guys, say hello. We've got Wali here. So, yeah, when you put messages, I will be able to see. It'll be really nice to see your messages here. So, fantastic. So, you came and you did your course here in college. So,
Yeah.
and that was just 2007, did you say?
Yes,
Wow,
2007.
that's awesome. Awesome. Really, really good. Okay, so tell me, what did you do? What's your, which field you come from actually? What you've been doing? Uh, what's your career has been like so far before you got into properties?
All right, all right. My background is education. I've been working in education from special
Okay,
needs, early years, mainstream schools. I've been in education for the longest.
for the longest, right? And what are you doing right now in education?
Similar. It's
Mhm.
similar. I'm currently working for the borough of Havering. I'm a youth mentor. I work with young teenagers.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, fantastic. Do you enjoy what you do?
I do. I do. Those kids they keep me young. I need to stay in tune with all the latest songs and the latest slangs and stuff like that. So yeah,
Oh, wow.
keeps me
Yeah,
on my toes.
fantastic. Awesome. Awesome. Right. So tell me, you were doing something to do with education and working with youths and all. So what attracted you into, what got you into properties then?
All right. Yeah. During my time in education, I was living with like a relative and a sister. We both put some money together and we got this really big house.
Okay.
So we were living there with multiple rooms. Then I just noticed that some rooms were vacant, and I
Yeah.
noticed people actually needed a place to a place to stay.
Right.
So as time went on, some of the family members they left the property,
Mm-hmm.
and because the bills were a lot to handle, so I had to rent some of the rooms to strangers, but I had to screen them obviously before renting it to them. So
Yeah.
then I noticed, after they paid their bit for the room and I paid the rent off, I noticed there was some change left. So it
Yeah.
just sparked the bubble in my mind that, you know what, this might actually be lucrative, if then I never knew anything called rent to rent or anything.
Really. So
That's
this
how
just, so it all happened accidentally and then you loved subletting rooms at that time. Yeah. Oh,
exactly.
yeah. So okay, so we've got Mike watching and uh, um, He's saying, hello, Wally. Glad to see you live. Mike is in our
Likewise. Hi,
hi.
guys. Hi, Mike. Hi, everyone.
Hi. And we've got Hajia watching. We've got Melanie, Richard. We've got, yeah, a lot of people watching. So, hi, everyone. Put your
Hi,
questions.
everyone.
Say hello to Wally. I'm super, super excited here. And Derek is watching. Nisha is watching as well. So, super excited. Peggy is here. So, everybody is watching and getting really excited. Yeah. So, this is where you got the taste of it. You got some spare rooms in your own property, and you thought, oh, I'll just rent them out. And then you were still, after paying all the bills and everything, you were left with some spare change, and you thought, wow, this can be so lucrative if I get few properties. And you didn't know anything about rent to rent at that point. Is that right?
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
So you accidentally got into. So did you explore any other property strategy at that point, or did you think, no, I think this is what I want to do? I think it will make a
Most
good.
most of us, once we hear property, the what comes to your mind is you need massive capital. That's the first thing that comes to your mind. So
Yeah.
to be honest, I didn't explore any other because once I just hear property, I was just thinking thousands and thousands of pounds.
That's true. Yeah. If you go out and buy properties, obviously you need to pay, at least £25 deposit. So, and lenders are becoming so difficult at the moment anyway. So, yeah, you're right. Actually, this is the most practical strategy. So, then how did you find out that this is actually a strategy that people are using to make money as well? So, it wasn't, I mean, I know it happened accidentally. How did you hear about it from someone else as well, doing or something? How did you?
No, I don't think I did, but years and years later, then I ran into watching your videos and a bunch of other people online. That's when
Yeah.
I realized there was a term for it called rent to rent. Because prior to
Okay.
that, I never knew anything.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I remember I used to do live in those days every day. And I think you started following me for a long time and you used to ask me questions as well. And I think we were quite
Exactly.
interactive at that point. Yeah. I remember. So, so so prior joining me, did you join any other course? Did you do anything else? Any other mentorship or anything?
Nah. I watched a bunch of people. When I watched your video, you seem more genuine and someone I could connect with. So every other person, I just zeroed them out. I didn't bother, every day I'd watch every single one of your videos. I didn't pay attention to the others. I'd see them, but I didn't really. But your ones, I kind of focused on it, and I was watching it. And I was all that during that period. I was trying to raise capital. I already had my mind zeroed in that once I raised enough capital, I was gonna reach out to you. Then go ahead and doing what I needed to do.
Yeah. I remember once you rang me and you just simply asked me how much is it, what, how much do I need and all that. And then you said, I'll come back, and many people say that, but you actually reached out to me and you said, Sapna, I'm ready. When can I, if you remember, and you were really,
Exactly.
really definite. That's one good quality about you, once you decide, that's it. You go with it. Yeah. With your decision. So
Exactly.
yeah, so that's very, very interesting that this happened accidentally, whereas it didn't happen with me accidentally. I had to do course, and that's when I found out that this is a strategy. Right.
Oh,
Why did you think that you still had to do this course or do mentorship, even though you had done rent to rent yourself? What made you think that there was
um,
for it?
from the outside looking in, it looks simple, but there was just so many things that I didn't know prior to acquiring a mentor, like the legal aspect. I never even knew you could like make it a proper business, like registering the business and getting an accountant to file your taxes and stuff like that. That never crossed my mind. I just thought it was something you could just do and get away with it. Well,
Yeah,
a mentor opened my eyes to you can actually make it a legit business.
yeah, yeah. True, true. Well, I'm really glad that you found me, and I'm glad that I was able to
Likewise.
help you out. Thank you.
Likewise.
Right. So tell me your right. So at that point, did you more or less did you just decide that okay, I want to be taught by Sapna or want to work with Sapna? That's what you when we had that interaction, or I think when you used to watch live and everything that I used to do. Is that right? Yeah. I don't
Yes.
think it took
Yes.
long. Yeah.
Yes, I think I made the most connection with you. I watched other people. It's not that they weren't good or nothing. I made the most connection with you, and the fact that you said you were in Newcastle and it was all right there. So I was thinking if you're in Newcastle and you could make it happen, somewhere here where things are a bit expensive, then there's really no reason why it won't be successful once I had the right leadership and put the right things in place. So there was
Yeah.
no reason. I just do it in my mind, raise the money, and Staff now is gonna be my mentor, and that was it.
Thank you. Okay, let's talk about. So now you've got two rent-to-rent deals. So talk about your first one. It's a 5-bed HMO. Yeah,
Yes,
this one
yes.
is your 5-bed HMO, and it's got I think it's got one ensuite and 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms and no, sorry, 2 toilets and 1 bathroom, isn't it?
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. And this property, how much net profit are you making at the moment in this one, the first one, after paying bills and
Uh,
everything?
I remember you telling me each room a property you make, at least you need to make £100 on each room.
Yeah, net profit at least. Yeah,
So this is a 5 bed, so I'm able to just squeeze just over £500 profit.
just over 500, which is fantastic. So you've recovered your money on it anyway, haven't you? Because
Yes,
you've
it's
got
been
this
over the
property.
end.
Yeah. Now over, yeah, so £525 net profit, which is fantastic. And that's it's quite a nice property, actually, very nice, bright, light. Yeah. So tell me then, how did you find your second property? Because I know that you took your time and you were looking for properties, because I think that's a good quality as well. You didn't just rush into it because you wanted to cherry pick your deals. But it's quite interesting how you bumped into your second one. So really would love you to tell everybody what happened. It just shows that you have good relationship and how things manifest. Yeah, go on.
All right. The first one, managing it, yeah, I had my ups and downs, but it was okay. But personally, every week I went there once a week to actually clean the place. I didn't
Yeah,
want to get a cleaner, so that once a week I went in there. I used that chance to top up the gas, top up the electric, clean the place, and just make sure everything looked nice. Then
yeah.
I just noticed there was an older man who came in, and I'd meet him there every now and then. Unknowing to me, he was the landlord, so he kind of
Mm.
noticed the way I was looking after the property.
Oh, so your landlord was really pleased. Actually, he was watching, he was observing you anyway. So yeah.
Exactly. Unknowing to me. Yeah, I looked after the place like it was my property because I felt like it's my business, it's my baby. I need to look after it.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, wow. So then he offered you second one as well, this guy, this
Yeah,
landlord.
he just called me into his car, sit down. He said he likes the way I operate and stuff like that. The place is clean. That he would like to work with me directly. That's got more properties if I'd like to, help him manage. I was like, I took it with both hands. The opportunity, I did take it.
Yeah.
Like definitely, I will. And that's how I got my second one.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's absolute amazing. So how big is this one? Is this an HMO? Second
Yes,
one
it
is an
is.
HMO as well. And it's a 5-bed property again. It is a 5-bed as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it
And
is.
what's your rent on this one that he's agreed on?
Because of the rise of inflation, things are really expensive now. It's really hard in London to get a 5 bedroom for anything less than 2,800 minimum to 3 grand. But dealing with this guy directly, this is a massive property with 2 kitchens, 2 bathrooms, 2 toilets, and it's got
Wow,
an ensuite. He's rent.
amazing.
He's giving it to me for 2,600 a
That's
month.
amazing in London. And where about are these two properties then? So, which part in London? Are they both in East London or
No, no, no. They're in northeast London. They're actually 10 minutes away from each other. Northeast London.
Northeast London? Okay,
Yes.
fantastic. And are the near popular areas, busy areas where these are? Yeah,
It's a zone 3. It's a hot spot. Yeah. I don't
very.
have any issues attracting tenants or clientele. I have no issues with that.
Yeah, because I remember you just said about a few minutes before we started that you already got 2,000 views on it, and yeah, a lot of people already inquiring about it as well. So and y- have you started your viewings on the second one yet, or you have, haven't you? I think you've got a couple already moved in one of the rooms. Is that right?
Um, I put yes in a week. I've been able to fill the place. The last 2 tenants, 3 rooms are filled up now. The last 2 tenants are moving in actually tomorrow morning, so I'm going to drop the keys for them. And I only
Oh
got the keys.
wow.
I got the keys on the 1st of August, which is 3 days ago. Today's the 3rd, so by the 4th of August tomorrow, they're all filled up. So
Wow. So you took your keys, collected keys on the 1st of August. By 4th of August, property is full. I cannot believe it. I am just so happy for you. Yay. Honestly, this is what you call manifestation. This is amazing. Really proud. So tell me, what was your cost on this one then, setting up this property? How much did it cost you? People, I really want to break this myth as well. For people think, rent to rent is a no money down strategy. Obviously, you do need some investment, because landlords, they are investing in properties for a reason, so they need return. So what was your investment on this second one?
all right. The rent is 2,600, so I paid that twice. So that's the rent and 1 month deposit.
Right.
2,600 twice, and it wasn't furnished. So I didn't want to go out there getting brand new furniture. That's gonna cost me lots of money. So
Yeah.
I went on Facebook and other Gumtree just sourcing furniture, and that cost me an extra 1,000. So 2,200 twice plus 1,000 to furnish the place.
Yeah, so altogether it's cost, I mean, the setting up cost would have been 2,600 for rent, 2,600 for your deposit. So that makes it 5,200 plus £1,000, because you got really good bargain here, there, everywhere. So you £1,000 you spent to furnish it. So altogether you just spent just over £6,000 on this deal, which isn't bad at all, because considering it's still in London, and you got, as far as you're concerned, if in 4 days you filled your property, and one of the room is ensuite in this one as well, which is absolutely amazing. So I think you're going to get your money out pretty quick in this one as well. 9 months or so.
I'm not worried about that.
Nine.
I'm definitely. I got so many calls that my phone battery kept going down, so I'm not worried. I know I'm gonna make my profit fast and easy. Definitely.
Yeah. That's the thing with the rent to rent. I mean, first property always, mine, if believe it or not, I started off with £450 profit, and that was my figure. And I thought, okay, if I start being picky, I'll never make a start. But I still made good profit on that as time goes. And then from then on, next property you get wiser. It's like now you've got your connection already with this landlord, and he's got number of properties. Because I still remember first property when you got, that was the impression we were given, if you remember, that this landlord owns loads of properties there. So
He does.
yeah, so hopefully he'll see how well you are managing, and you just taken not even a week to fill it. So that will be amazing. Honestly, I'm really proud. So your net profit 525 from the first one, 600
Yep.
net profit from your second one. And don't forget, keep you need to raise your rent little bit as well. So every time, if with the inflation, so don't hold back. You've got really nice property there. So 525 and 600, so that makes £1,125 net profit per month from just two properties that you don't even own. Yeah, so that's your extra bit of income. Yeah. So yeah, so 1,125, if we time it with 12, so your net profit just from two properties is £13,500. That is not bad at all. That's amazing.
Yep. I'm
It
not
is
complaining
really.
at all.
Yeah. What's your target? What is your what are you looking? Are you looking to replace your income, or you want to keep your job going and you want to have some solid income on the side? What's your goal long term? What are you looking to do?
Yeah. I'm looking to acquire more because the demand for property in my location is never gonna end. More
Hmm.
people are moving in the city. More people are moving out. So there's gonna be more opportunities. So I'm looking to have £5,000 a month. That's my target, and that should take me about 6 properties, 5 or 6.
Easy. Yeah. I think it's going to get easier. That's what, well, I found that, as you get more properties, you just get wiser and you're able to negotiate better. So, so £5,000 is your net, that's what you're hoping to make. I don't think it'll take long. So Wali, after this, now you've got this momentum going. Just start looking for, if this landlord can give you more, or, definitely, I hope you find more properties. So tell me, what three qualities you feel that one should have to run this business, this type of business, rent to rent business?
Mhm. I think number one, you have to have a vision. You have to be focused. know what you want.
Yeah.
Just visualize it in your head and work towards it, and definitely it will come into fruition.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's your number one quality, that you have to have that vision. Number two.
Number two, I think you have to be hardworking. You can't be lazy
No,
because
you can't be
they're
lazy.
gonna call you up, and you come and sort this out. You can't be like a difficult about it, like, oh, okay, tomorrow. You have to attend to it straight away because it's customer service.
Yeah,
You have to
that's
make
true.
sure your clientele are, comfortable all the time. So you have to
Exactly.
be hardworking. You
Yeah,
have to be
you've got to
hardworking.
hardworking, and you've got to have a vision. Number three, what's your number three quality you think one should have?
Believe it or not, I'm very introverted, but this job it makes you have to have people skills because you're
Yeah.
talking with different types of people from different backgrounds, and you just have to know how to communicate. How you communicate with Mr. A is gonna
Mm,
be different with Mr. B and C. So you have to have people person skills.
yeah, that's
Personal
very true.
interaction. It goes a long way. It makes your life easier if you can
Yeah.
talk with different people.
Yeah, true, true. I think also what I found this, because I'm like you, Wali, believe it or not, also I'm quite an introvert person actually. And this actually teaches this rent to rent. You're so right. It teaches you how to be diplomatic, because you come across so many different personalities, and these people have to live with each other, and they have issues. So obviously, then, definitely, then you have to kind of sort things out and be diplomatic with them. So yeah, no, that is very, very true. um right, that's amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm really, really proud of you, and well done, and keep growing. And what would you like to say about working with me? What has your experience been working with me?
No, I think I made the right choice. I just had my mind zeroed in that I was gonna get mentored by you, and there was no turning back. So, and it's the fruits of it's been. I have had no regrets, to be honest, because you were very influential for me getting that first deal. You used your connections to help me seal my first deal, which I appreciate till today. So that got me into the property game, and so there's no looking back from now on. So you
Yeah,
were very patient, very understanding, very what's the word now? If I needed anything, you were always there to help me. I didn't feel
yeah,
left out.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think I made the right choice. So there's no regrets at all. No regrets.
Thank, thank you. And I'm sure people are really enjoying watching and listening to you. But yeah, really, really proud of you. And, stay connected, because, it's just amazing to see you flourish like this. It's really, really nice. So, yeah, anything finally you want to add, or anything you think that, you have learned by doing rent to rent? What else you can say? What have you learned by doing rent to rent? What do you think?
Now I just want to use this opportunity to say I watched this particular program of yours of other people coming out saying their success stories. I never
Yeah.
believed I'd actually be on it one day. So I feel honored to be on it.
Oh, I feel honored that you came on board, and, really, really nice. So, yeah, really proud of you, and keep growing, keep flourishing. And I'm super, super excited for your future.
And one more thing I'd just like to add. Most people that are watching now, and you're thinking of going into rent to rent, I know how it feels in the beginning. You might be doubtful, you might be have second guesses and stuff like that. But until you make that first step, you're never really gonna know. I'm not gonna sit here and say it's all pictures and cream, like it's a smooth journey. I had my challenges, but
Of course.
uneasy is the head that wears the crown.
Mm,
You have to weather that storm when the challenges come, and one step at a time, things to get a bit easier. I never thought I'll be talking with lots of people, and people, it's eye opening. I just want to encourage people if you think of going into this line of business, you just have to believe in yourself and just take that step, and
this
everything
is,
else will work out as you go.
you just said that's like pure gold. Actually, people just sit on the fence and they watch other people, but people don't really, 97 or 98% people don't even have the guts to make that decision and jump. Everybody wants to do it, but they just fantasize, but they don't take action. So yeah, you're so right that, if you really want to achieve something, you've got to make it happen. Nobody will do it for you. So that is
That's
so, so true. And Thank you very much for your time. I am so honored. I'm so, so happy for you. Thank you, Wali. Thank you. And thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everyone that you tuned in. Thank you for
Thank
joining us.
you. Bye.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.